And we are back to part number 7 as we resume this ever so lovely game. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today's going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal part cute and menacing. That is a smile, and that says, "We have you now, there's no escape." Or, as she would put it,
Eugene, it looks like we're together again, yeah?
Oh, step back, lady. You're in my personal zone. I need approximately 2 arms length. Or like 14 if you consider the girl doesn't have an arm. But you get what I mean. Just step back a little. Misha leans sideways while she's going to push her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now, unless I were to jump through the window. Best ending ever. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. That probably would be the bad ending. Though I could deal with it.
What's wrong, Eugene? Oh, Eugene, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? Didn't you? It's okay, Eugene. We were talking about it after you left. It would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right?
How can you guys stand up to this? It's so freaking obnoxious. I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expenses. And even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like that workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Hey, super half-faced lady! Does she have another eye, or it's just one? They just didn't bother to put one over the scar face. So I'm gonna call her double face for now. Just for a little while. While I'm reading, my eyes wanders around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is. Sorry, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Who? Eugene?
Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone?
I think so, Eugene. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us, or something.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Eugene.
Why not?
Shi-chan wouldn't get along with her.
Why is that? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange to... It's nervous. Not me, her. But still, has that lilting, that's a word? Okay, it's not one I know. So I'm gonna say it's an uplifting word. Up and down, quality, present, and everything. Oh, it's probably something like like I'm always doing for her. Up and down, quality, present, and everything she says.
Just because, Yu-chan.
By now, Shizune had noticed our conversation and makes me realize again how Misha has been saying everything she has been saying this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how angry she is. She's so pissed off. Because Hanako seems to have bigger boobs than her. Well, Shizune seems to have bigger boobs, but that's because she's closer, so Hanako wins.
What, Shi-chan? That friend of my enemy is my enemy? It sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that.
You said it anyway.
I know, Yi-chan. It's fine if you overhear.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her I wouldn't be able to understand things Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of?
Anyway, we should start on the problem now, Yu-chan.
Tick, tick, tick. And lovely music kickbacks in. It should, honestly, it should be playing during everything and not stop every now and then when there's text on the screen. But that's just me. We finish with time to spare, and I decide to ask if there are any alternative to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing about themselves about their favorite restaurant. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Water time. Or they just arguing for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder, towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with a lunch break, socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual box lunch. Box lunch? Who made them? Don't they live in a dorm? If they do, yeah, it's not their parents making lunch, so you have to go to the groceries. But it's not important. Let's keep up. The one with actual box lunch mixing and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her looking over her shoulder toward the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned the page since I've started watching her. Guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Ooh! Go talk to Hanako. Is that gonna be forceful? No. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm going in, guys. Cover my back. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Hey there, Hanako.
Hello.
Yeah, well, at least you remember my name. Well, that would be you, but yeah, you know what? I was trying to work her voice for her. So, hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here, and I thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up to me, well, as Hanako looks up, sorry, just what I read off, man. As Hanako look up at me, I notice her scaring once more. It's a little bit bewildering that you can barely notice from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up.
It's okay.
Sounds a little too much to Misha.
It was my fault.
I don't really like that one either. Nah, that wasn't anyone's fault, it just kind of happened. So, are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before.
Yes, Lily.
Oh, you mean Lily, the blind girl? Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disability is a faux pas of the worst kind or just normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends?
Yes.
As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. Oh, I get it. Because she's blind, she can't see her face. Oh, that's why they're friends. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now.
No, it's okay. It's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here.
Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom?
Not really.
Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Oh, I'm sorry. But the blind girl and the deaf and mute girl together must be quite a sight to see. I'm going to hell for that. Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. She's an alien not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can't see whose hands are talking. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Ah, she's having a blush for her.
Lily.
Ah, Hanako, good morning. Is the president here?
Yes.
Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm if she can't hear them, even though it's possible. I suppose we'd best hurry off then. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration make me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of enmity between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, then they would tell me. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get at each other's nerve. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry, I made you run off yesterday.
Oh my! Hoi! Is that Hisao? Well, you. I didn't realize you were here.
It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me.
Sorry, Lily. I didn't realize. No, it's alright, Hanako. You, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding.
If you say so, I'm still working on this place out.
Well then, I think you'd find most people here a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you're feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions.
Sure, I'll remember that. Water time. I gotta juggle 3 boys now. I had to do so earlier, but it was a whole lady and this one. But now it's trickier voices. I mean, Misha and Shizune are fairly easy to do, especially Shizune. But these 3, well, you is pretty easy, but these 2, it's gonna be a fun sport.
Lily?
Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement.
I'm sorry, Hisao, but we must be off.
Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apology really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two? I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling.
I'm sure that we could accommodate you, can't we, Hanako?
She looks at Lily, then at me, then she freezes, wide-eyed.
Sure. Well then, shall we go?
I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looked, but it can be helped now. Declining after deal seal would only cause confusion and problems. So we leave all 3 together with the freaky pictures again. Lily walked beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she is practically half hugging her as they go. Yeah, get some, girl. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes blank. Ow! It fucking hurts, man! Yo, new girl. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Holy balls! She's a marathon! They belong to the proprietor of a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during lunch break. Well, it's not that bad. I thought she was missing her leg from the thighs up, not from the calves, I think. Yeah, I think these are calves. I know body parts, but I know them in French, so come on, give me a break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Well, she have parts of leg. Do you really need to stare, bro? Bro, stop staring. It's not cool. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much... I thought she was in a wheelchair. Oh, that's totally different then. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end up in the shins. Oh, it's the shin part. There we go. It's not calf. Well, is it calf? I think calves is the back part. Anyway, feet made of some black metallic plastic material. Really, you guys could not look it up? I'm talking creator of this game. You cannot look this part up. Know if these are plastic or metal. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It's almost making me forget that my chest is hurting. She's kind of cute. I might go for her. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Twin Tails girl. You guys know I love my Twin Tails, right? Right. I gotta find a voice for her. Let me think that one out as I drink water.
Oh man, shuck, Desu. Are you alright? I'm sorry about that, Lily. I wasn't looking where I was going, Desu. And just came out of nowhere. Sorry, Desu. She's looking really apologetic. Is that good for you guys? Or does that sound weird? I might have to work that one out a little more.
She's looking really apologetic in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ow. It still freaking hurts. Oh, ta-dam. I say that, but there's stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Did she stab you with part of her leg, or just happened to a little tap make your heart pound like crazy? Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit. Oh, really? Yeah, just go see the guy with a car boost and it's gonna be all fine. Pop-bum, pop-bum. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Pop-bum, 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 bum. Oh, you going down, son. It seems normal. Really?
Hey, should I get a nurse, Daisy?
They were in high pitch. Oh, high pitch. Okay, so we're gonna have to go a little higher then. I'm not sure I can do that. I try to give Hanako a quiet voice, but this one we're gonna have to put some. She seems a little younger. That's why I'm putting this after everything. It's their way to address older people normally, out of politeness. Anyway, back to the story. The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps at me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably look worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. So what happened with Lily and Hanako? They just left? Okay. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. Okay, so we need to go higher, while not being too obnoxious about it.
You sure you're okay?
No, that's really annoying. Well, sure. I'm sure.
You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard.
It's okay. I said I was fine, and nothing's broken. No harm done.
That's good, that was. Yes, sir.
You? What Oh, that's gonna be hell. I'm gonna juggle those folks' voices. I'm running out of water, too. You? What happened? She's not quite upset. She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious, just winded.
Sorry, it's my fault. I was going to get some stuff, and I was kind of in a hurry this year.
That someone here is Hemi, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic fake. Come on, guys, look it up, please. Just choose one. It doesn't really matter. It's either metal or plastic. Don't put both of them. Looking down at them before saying anything. I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure this sort of accident, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling.
I know that. I was just. I gotta go. Teacher laughed my head. I promised to help when printing out. I was running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change and everything.
Before any of us could say a thing, Hemi has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors, but that rarely stops Hemi, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight, composed smile. I don't think there... Oh, sorry. I need some more. Gotta ration my water. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lily heads off along the hallway, and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room to use... Sorry, there's a lot of T to this freaking sentence. The route to the room the two uses for thee is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Sorry, back to the voice now. Lily and Hanako quickly go about their business of making lunches. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily busying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting out both their lunch boxes. So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. Sorry, it's just not enough water to help this. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reaction to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why this is a boon. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last after Lily pours out the tea for us and sits down. Oh, I'm so sexy. The more time spent with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizune. Yeah, they're completely the opposite. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is a soft-spoken person, and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met.
So, how are you faring in Yamaku, Hugh? You seem to be flustered a bit before.
Apart from getting lost every now and again, and being crash tackled outside my classroom, fine, I guess.
You look pretty hurt before. Are you really okay?
For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I hold it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers, even if they have been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expression, I don't think they're buying it, but in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here, don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognized that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. That's funny, because she's blind.
Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitory a year ago. Hanako joined at the start of the high school as well, and moved to the dormitory when she did, if memory serves me right.
That's right. Since high school.
So, you've known each other since then? Since I've moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right?
Right.
Yeah, of course. Living next to someone's probably reason enough to befriend them, though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in that as well. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has it to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. I'm really curious to what caused the... that's so loud. So loud. I was saying I'm really curious at what actually caused her burn marks. So hopefully we'll learn that in the story as we go along. It isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set it out.
I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Hisao, Hanako?
Hanako looks up at me. For a second I can see that she's considering skipping class, or maybe just avoid walking to the classroom with me.
Yes.
I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking if look at it the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too. But I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives us a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane. Hanako and I are filling out before her. And that's my last of water that I got, so better wrap this up quickly. Alright, got this. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me.
Hugh, thank you for shuttling lunch with us today.
My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part ways, Lily entering the classroom and leaving Hanako and I to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to the class now?
Yes.
Okay then. I feel like I should say something more there, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we'll have to do. I open the rear door to the class and we walk in. And did we do a voice for this guy? I don't remember. I think we did, but again, I don't remember. Teacher looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hanako follows me into the classroom and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. Well, thank God I don't have to do the voice. This is the third time that Hanako has had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to our seats, and I notice Misha and she's in our boat missing as well. I wonder if it is some form of informal agreement that with the staff, or if it's a perk affordable to the unique student of the school. Trying to make a little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbook from a bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. So loud. Okay, so that's gonna cue me up for the next time. We will continue from this part. That's been going for over 30 minutes now, and I'm all out of water, so I will catch you guys in part number 8. Now, we've met up pretty much every girl, so I'm gonna have to settle up with voices soon. But we should be good to go. So thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.